welcome back to our Doki Doki series. Next is back to, I think we're both pretty excited to do some more of this for you guys. Oh wait, I hide the follower goal for these streams because they block the dialogue.
Yeah, that gets a little annoying.
Well, it's good for the other streams because I don't have to constantly shill. And also, I like number go up. But
Does
for
it
Doki,
give you dopamine?
yes. But for Doki Doki, that's like the worst possible place to have it, and I don't have any other place to have it because the rest of the screen is filled up by like alerts and chat and stuff.
Damn, so sad.
I know. Okay, so let me just fix my hair. And
Fix your hair as if anyone's gonna see it.
well, okay, it's not a matter of like I have webcam on, so I gotta fix my hair. It's a matter of it was starting to make my face ticklish, so I didn't want to be giggling at my own hair the whole time.
You're about to be giggling at your own Sonic, so.
But no, the giggling at my own shadow. Okay, I'm the coolest hedgehog.
Same difference. They're both annoying.
Fair enough. Let me just make it full screen. There we go. Okay. We are going for Yuri still, right? Or Yuri Wax, rather.
Yeah, let's not call her that. It's a new stream, new names.
Okay. Let's go for Yuri then.
Yeah.
I just want to give a quick thank you to Bonfire for the off-stream follow. That's always appreciated. Okay, let's get back into it. Who do you want to go for today? Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori?
I want to go for Natsuki.
Natsuki, okay. Pink, I think? Yes.
She is
Pink.
pink, so.
I mean, technically so is Sayori. Sayori's like a rose gold.
She's...
None of these sound like Natsuki words. I mean, maybe flying. Nope.
No? The fuck?
Oh no, the word's randomized.
Yeah, don't ever do that again, my love.
Okay. I got anxious because I'm a perfectionist.
Fluffy!
I mean, maybe fluffy?
It's either fluffy or childhood. It's gotta be fluffy, though.
Yeah. Cute.
Sparkle!
Nope.
Nope, never mind.
Sticky?
I don't know.
I doubt that
But
it's
that
judgment.
sounds wrong. No, it would not be.
Smile. No. I mean, I guess we're just
Ew, I
going
don't-
for Sayori.
No, I don't like her. She's
Um,
gross.
Parfait, because it's food. Fun? No!
Marshmallow!
Marshmallow. I've never done a Natsuki run, so I don't know her words. Bunny?
Bunny. Yeah.
No. But not this one. Ocean? Rose.
I don't know.
No! Okay, I don't think any of those were right. Pink. We know pink. We like pink. Skirt. Anime. Love. No!
No!
I'm stumbling my way through this. Sweet, you said?
It's a... Yeah, it's either sweet or kawaii.
It was kawaii. It was... I should have known because of anime. Oh, man, I don't know. Warm? Climax?
I don't
Pleasure?
like that climax is one... Both of those don't sound good right next to each other, love.
Alone climax pleasure? Alone climax spinning pleasure? Memories. Uncontrollable.
Warm.
No,
No!
Natsuki's getting sadder. Silly.
Candy.
It was candy.
It
I
was
should have known because
candy.
food. Lazy? No, because Sayori's lazy.
Embrace?
That sounds like a Yuri word.
No!
Sayori's just sniping all the words.
I guess it's a Sayori day.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Kitty. Play.
Puppy?
It was puppy. It was definitely puppy. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I wrote this poem for 2 people because one person kept sniping my words, specifically Shadow the Hedgehog. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. I'm the coolest, and I'm the real hedgehog. Hi, Manning Major. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a shadowy mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Hang on, I have one thing I want to add to the suggestion box real quick that I might play like as soon as we finish this. Just because this has been getting me in the mood for it.
No hedgehog. No hedgehog.
Do you already know what I'm going to suggest?
I don't know, but I feel like it's a hedgehog related.
You'll never know until I find the game suggestions thing. There we go.
No hedgehog. You doom us all to hedgehogadom. No, did you just doom us all to hedgehogadom?
You'll have to join the exclamation point Discord to find out.
God, you're awful.
I know. I am very awful. Look, in bigger streamers' chats, the chat's shills for the streamer, but since I don't have a big enough chat right now, I have to do it myself. Once I get a big enough chat, I won't have to do it.
Yo, darling, can you pause the stream real fast?
I don't know how to.
Pause the stream.
I don't know how to. Or do you mean
on your own for a minute? I need you to put the stream on hold real fast. Because the humans are calling me out.
I said it to be right back.
Okay, thanks, love. I'll be right back.
They paused. I need more time.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my dog escaped.
Anyway, I hope you had a nice break, viewers. Thought watchers, you probably just skipped through all that, but if you didn't, I hope you had a nice bathroom break or something. Make sure to have grabbed some snacks. Okay, do you want to get back into the game? Do you want to get back into the game?
Yes, I am all good now.
Okay.
I might have to leave again, but I'm sorry if that happens.
Oh. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Hang on, I gotta get back into the voice. I'm the coolest. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. Even though I didn't really want to look in your purse, I said I wanted to look at your purse. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? Yeah, it's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves you with the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Ooh, I was getting all I clicked out to the stream manager to try to turn down the music volume, but the music cut out when I did that. Kinda creepy. Yuri, tell Mighty Nature to let me borrow some money.
Broke. That's... Don't get me involved like this, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's... There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Viva la resistance.
Retribution.
No, that's not what I said.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there?
No, I'm a hedgehog. Don't let her fool you. She's actually a person. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I came for the girls, not the cupcakes. Blah! Who brought a flash photography into the room? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Cookie! This cookie was rock hard! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it raining cookies? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Wait, hang on, Baka! Ah! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, so I got violent. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Thank you for almost giving me a concussion with your brick of a cookie. Sayori hugs the cookie. It's a very big cookie.
You shouldn't be able to hug a cookie.
Jeez, just eat it. It's so big, it's as big as you. Sayori rapidly tears open the cookie and takes a big bite. It's like half the size of her whole body. Her jaw unhinged. It was very unsettling. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. I can't tell if she's supposed to still have food in her mouth at this point.
No, I think she's good.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. That's why I'm reaching for your hand. As you can see right now.
Lesbianism.
I always pictured Sayori as more bi, since she's also into MC. Can I try it? Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Wait, did I just click something on Discord? I heard something disconnect. No, that must have been imaginary. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. And I'm the coolest. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really glad you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I keep changing Natsuki's voice too. Hang on. Baka. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. I love how there's two phrases I use to get back into the voices. For Sayori, it's I'm the coolest, or I'm the real hedgehog, and then for Natsuki, it's just Baka.
I swear I could probably do her voice more justice than you, though.
I mean, do you want to take over for Natsuki? I just felt bad because I didn't want to give you more than half the cast.
It's just, I think I could do her voice better, but I am too nervous to attempt because I am afraid of disappointing her fans.
Okay. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori bit her neck like a little vampire. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. I thought it actually was good. She looks so surprised. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori chaos controls away to safety.
I love
Yuri
you,
and I laugh as well.
I think you made that sound wrong.
What was it supposed to sound like?
I can't. You're so bad at this.
Look, I know I am okay.
You're killing me.
This is gonna get really, really bad later in the run when things start going south. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sustain the Shadow the Hedgehog voice through all the stuff that's gonna happen.
The part, it gets graphic now.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Yeah? Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. They are finally free. Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Hang on. Not me. No, hang on. I'm the coolest. Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's doing okay. course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Why are you blushing?
You don't think she has a girlfriend?
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. That's the reason I have to keep going for Natsuki's hand. She's the only one who could ever love me.
Not
Excuse me?
I felt that. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are. Oh, sorry, that's you. I thought that was
I
me.
didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monika chose the club over her girlfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
I don't know whether I should go with your improv or just the dialogue.
I mean, if you go with the dialogue, I'm gonna keep improving to make it funny, but it's up to you.
Okay. I'm conflicted now and I don't know what to do.
It's up to you. You're the one reading.
Okay. No, I'm scared.
Do you want me to just drop the improv? That way there's no
don't know.
pressure.
Your improv is funny, but I don't know if I'm not good at keeping jokes, so, but I feel like I should, but I don't know.
It's fine, whatever you choose. I promise I can make it funny no matter what happens.
Okay. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. No, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
Are you sure it wasn't hanging out with your girlfriend?
To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. We thought you were lesbian. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. I don't really.
I love how Sayori's just staring at Monika's boobs.
Wait, is that her line of sight? It is her line of sight. Damn.
Both eyes are focused on Monika's left titty.
I don't blame her. It's some nice titties. Oh, oops, shit. Did I miss anything?
No, because you read the I wasn't aware you played music as well.
Yeah, and then I read the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! Just like me! Because I'm the coolest! You should play something for us, Monika!
That...
Monika looks at me. As if she hasn't been looking at me this entire time.
Staring into our soul. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. Can't wait till the end of the game when you finally play. I'd also look forward to it, when you murder everybody.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, meaning nature.
Monika smiles sweetly. She smiles so hard that her dress flaps up. You always smile too hard, Monika. I didn't really mean any pressure or anything like that. Immediately snaps back to default position.
I don't know. She looks like she wants to kill us.
She doesn't like that I didn't like her dress flapping up from how hard she was smiling.
I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's previous escapade, or mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire human-sized cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared back into the closet, where she will never come out of.
Yay.
Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? It's not like there are books for me to read. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read in the literature club about books that you're supposed to be reading. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyelids and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika, because I'm a little eavesdropping bitch. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. Ugh.
She's still staring at Monika's boobs.
Just from the side. That's the dialogue line. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
I just want to say I love Sayori reaching for Monika's hand here.
Just grab it.
That doesn't quite solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Hang on. I have to burp. No, I don't. Never mind. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Because we're just such boring people. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Oh, sorry. What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking.
I love doing cupcakes.
Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right. Let's not ask her and just decide for her. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes after all. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry. I want breakfast.
No, you're not! Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I'm gonna write a poem about how much I want breakfast. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, always ravenous. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, she excels at speed eating contests. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what would it be like to see the world through her eyes. Everything just looks like food. Ah! Oh, Hang on, that was actually the reaction I was supposed to give. I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait.
You're not.
Actually, I'm not sorry at all.
Oh, I was right.
It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club, it's the literature club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Stop watching anime and live the real-life anime that is Doki Doki Literature Club.
I refuse.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Oh, Apex 3325, thank you for the follow. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Like, literally somebody wrote in marker, sleeps in. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning, so somebody wrote on you. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. This is just how my hedgehog spines always look. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right, okay? It's the shadow vibe. I have it poking out everywhere. That's the point. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. That's not toothpaste. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about your feelings. You meanie. That was supposed to be a hey, not a And you don't keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? Because I don't want one. Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, you thought I was straight. I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Nobody in the club wears theirs fully buttoned. Why are you holding me to a different standard? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Yuri's gonna be so impressed. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Oh, I don't know, because you just said that's never buttoned up. And also, she doesn't have a drawn sprite of her blazer being buttoned up. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. I'm the coolest, not the hottest. Sari hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! Back to my drawn sprite! That's so much better! Sari puts her arms out and twirls around, though the most her shoulders bend are at like a 30-degree angle, so it's not that much arms out. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because I'm bi, you dumbass! Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do stupid things like this! But a girlfriend would. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? Why are you being so homophobic and biphobic, MC? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
No.
Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Okay, everyone.
I got jump scared and went into just automatically reading. Huh? Monika suddenly calls out and also teleports to right next to Sayori's hand.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! My nature, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. Who should I show my poem to first?
Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Mighty Nature! Huh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. It's just a list of words. And also I have to read it to the other three. I'm not a good writer at all. You just sniped my words as I was picking them. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I just like words. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Apex, sorry for Nightbot, maybe? Let me check to see what your comment was, if Nightbot's gonna tell me.
It said stop spamming emojis?
No, that was Nightbot saying that Apex used too many emojis.
I'm very confused by that.
Hang on. Well, Nightbot gets a little protective, okay? Oh wait, hang on, how do I turn this off? Hang on, sorry, I'm not used to Nightbot being overly protective. How do I turn shield mode off? Off. Turn shield mode off. There we go. Why didn't it turn it off? What is... Apex, I'm sorry about Nightbot. I'm trying to fix it. Just, I made more mistakes. So give me a second. Turn off shield mode. Did that not turn it off? The shield mode isn't let... Wow, Twitch is really not letting me deactivate its own auto mod. I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn that off, but of course it turn off. Turn off. Turn. I am so sorry, Apex. It's not letting you chat because you haven't been followed for a month, and for some reason, shield mode is very overly protective, and it won't even let me turn it off.
Oh, that's because you need a mod, like a mod to do that.
Okay, well, can you turn it off then, please?
Yeah, I can try. Give me a second to log in and
Okay,
see what I can
thank
do,
you.
darling.
Apex, we're trying to solve the problem, I promise.
I like that the moment I put T in my search bar, it autocorrects to twitch.tv/minningnatureyt, which shows how much I'm actually modding your streams.
Thank you.
It's always there. Yeah. Let me into settings, fucker. Can I even say that on stream?
Probably. I mean, we're not getting monetized anyways, so.
Cunt.
Okay. So, yeah, we're trying to fix the problem. Please don't go.
Shield mode is off.
Shield mode is off? Thank you. Okay, so now you should be able to talk again. I am so sorry, Apex. I don't know how to unblock your message, but I'm sorry. I don't know what kappa means, but if you said it a lot, I'm sure it applies. Anyway, you should be able to talk again.
Should be. I'd never know. I just deactivated it for y'all, so do.
Thank you.
No props.
Okay. Awesome. Let's get back to it. I'm sure Yuri's opinion might be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Eh? Or sorry. Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's just a list of words. It's a mighty nature poem, which is a list of words. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest, just like the cookie. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Just like every piece of paper I've ever touched, it makes me feel things, specifically the paper.
Specifically? Do you mean specifically, love?
Yeah, that's what I meant. And that's what I said, because I'm the coolest. I'm the real hedgehog.
You're telling yourself that.
I'm the real hedgehog.
Okay, Shadow, whatever you say, Shadow.
The funny thing is, I only know two Shadow quotes. One is, I'm the real hedgehog, and the other is, I'm the coolest.
And one of them is, for me, because that's all I remember from him from the TV show.
I mean, it's better than Meta Knight. I only remember one quote from Meta Knight, and it's, not well. How's it going, Meta Knight? Not well. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah! Me neither! Ugh. What? Don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet! Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I'm the coolest. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Swag! I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, like all the time, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Yeah? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, mighty nature. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And then I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts all in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my little caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. 'Cause I'm the coolest.
That was so sad, but also dirty.
I love the idea of Shadow just having a slow mental breakdown.
Honestly, same Sayori, same.
I also love the "I'm the coolest" at the end, just to remind himself so that he doesn't get too, deep into the rabbit hole. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot. Like how to tie a rope. I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
Yeah, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe it's just because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of being obsessed with something, before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki? Okay, you want to do two of yours right in a row then?
Do you want me to do Yuri's then?
I was gonna ask you to do Yuri so that way I could do Natsuki and you could do Monika after, but if you want to do two of yours in a row, I could do Natsuki.
Yeah, let's do Yuri.
Okay.
My turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. it's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Mini Nature. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Oh yeah, I put in so much of eagles can fly, and people can try, and monkeys can climb, and cheetahs can run.
Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Not so much that one. Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so.
Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm just gonna mute the stream so you guys don't have to hear me blowing my nose into your ears.
No, it was funny. Oh my god, you know what I just noticed about her uniform? Like right above her skirt on her jacket, it looks like she has a handle. Yeah, it looks like a handle though. Can stream hear me right now because I have inappropriate thoughts I want to state?
We're back. Did you read this one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, I try to do something in your style. If I try to do something in your style, I'd probably do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes.
She reminds me of you, kinda.
Oh, you do know that I have stabbed myself before.
Please don't.
I have.
Okay.
I used to also dye my hair purple constantly when it was longer. So
For any viewers watching this, please don't. Just don't.
it was a warning when the stream started to don't follow in the footsteps of these girls, but like I'm older than these girls. I paved the way for them.
How old are they supposed to be?
What the fuck?
I mean,
Okay.
I guess Monika is a senior in high school, Natsuki's a freshman, so I guess, yeah, you would be older than them.
Yeah. Anyway. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Ooh, I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I'll make sure to do it with Sayori.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
No, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods, then timidly hands me her poem.
Do you want me to read it?
You can read it if you want, or I could read it.
It's up to you.
You can read it.
Okay. Wait, does that actually say raccoon?
Yeah, the raccoon.
Oh, did not realize this was cursive until I actually looked at it.
The fact that Yuri writes in script is why you had me read hers last time.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Because Discord has really bad connection. I'll just read it.
Okay.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing my bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and it reflects that much more light off. It reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. A classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. This is a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I can't even figure out what that's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
I love how in that poem she directly states what each thing is supposed to be a metaphor for, and MC is just so dumb he still doesn't get it.
To be fair, I don't understand it either. The entire time I was just like, please stab the raccoon.
Oh, basically the raccoon is the urge to do things to herself with the knife, and the bread is her flesh.
Oh. The
Yeah.
whole time I was just like, stab the raccoon. No. To be fair, I've wanted to do the same shit.
Because in the thing it directly states the raccoon an urge.
Well, there was an urge.
I wanted to express the way that it feels for me to sorry, that's you. Right, sorry. I'm so used to playing the single player. I'm not used to playing co-op DDLC.
Don't worry. To be honest, it feels kind of like I'm the second person on the couch in GT Live. They just never do anything.
Oh, you're just Steph in this scenario? Or are you Skip?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably more like the plushie in the background.
You are Drama Llama. And or Pikachu.
Pikachu most likely, because I could do a killer Pikachu impression.
Peepa Peepa!
You want to hear a Pikachu impression?
Sure.
Pika! Pikachu! Pika Pika!
Yeah, but Pikachu, it just sounds like Peepa Peepa! Peepa Peepa!
Peepa! Okay.
So did you think that this unusual hobby she's referring to is stabbing raccoons?
I feel like her unusual hobby is probably self-harm.
Yeah.
Or masturbation.
No. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. That's second playthrough.
It could be both.
It's second playthrough with MC's pen. I mean, she directly tells us, so that's not even me just being weird.
Okay. I can read now?
Yeah.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing,
What's embarrassing?
and people would make fun of me.
Why would people make fun of you for feeding raccoons?
Don't you have anything like that, Mini Nature?
Well, I like to feed the ducks at the pond. I always use sour bread. Well, yeah, I guess I do. It's the ducks.
Do you do ducks?
Why are you asking me that, Yuri? I feed the ducks sour bread at the pond. That's my unusual hobby.
I swear, the stream probably thinks I sound like a seagull when I was laughing just then.
I mean, you sound more like a seal, but then again, I sound like a seal when I laugh.
Okay. I'm just trying not to do that obnoxiously loud crackle. Okay, I'm gonna read now, okay?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
That's a big word.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now.
No, I like to hear about you feeding raccoons. I feed ducks.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener. As good of a listener as a taxidermied raccoon.
I just love to imagine that Yuri's basically just talking to a wall because MC's just so useless at everything.
I like to believe that the main character has headphones in and is so zoned out 90% of the time while on acid that he doesn't know what's going on.
Well, man, you like feeding raccoons? I like feeding ducks. Here's
You
my
can't
list of
even do it
words. Do you like it?
You can't even high person voice.
Look, everybody in real life thinks I'm high, so I guess my voice just is a high person voice.
I mean, I can do a stereotypical high guy voice, but like...
It doesn't help that I'm wearing a green knit sweater tank top. I guess that doesn't help.
To be honest, you look like Shaggy half the time, so...
I mean, it also doesn't help that I don't blink, so my eyes are always bloodshot. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki shows finds the word she wants. I'm just expecting a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know, Baka? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean... No, wrong one. I mean, well written. So that's how my poem is. So that's how it is. My poem's cute. No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Huh. Reading again, it decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki Literature Club. It would only impress, you know, girls who like that kind of thing. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. It's almost like she's made of glass. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. I wrote the famous Eagles Can Fly. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about? No, sorry. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of if people find out they're going to make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn how to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, she's a member of the club. She said her poem is about an unusual hobby at first. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. It's not like I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. It'll even top Eagles Can Fly. Whose poem should I show to next? Monica.
Okay. Hi again, Winning Nature. How's the writing going?
Man. Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Oh, that's me.
Are you okay? Are you stroking out?
Sorry. I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
All right. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Well, We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be.
She also has a handle.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Do you want to read this, or should I?
Nope, you got it.
Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Tweaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless load me. Well, you heard her. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. Yeah, it's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something.
Sometimes it's cry for help.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I wish I was making that up. I wish I was being funny.
Yeah.
Just... You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
I'm pretty sure it is. You gotta make sure you actually wrote stuff and not, like, just zoned out.
What am I even talking about?
Writing.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay,
Fade to
everyone.
black to the exact same picture.
Look, they had to disguise the loading somehow, okay? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Excuse me. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new, members.
I love you, darling, but you're starting to sound like Rick.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to burp. It's just acid reflux.
Please tell me you understand what I'm referencing.
Rick and Morty, I know. It's just,
Yes, thank you.
I don't mean to
Darling,
burp, I promise.
I say that, but I'm also wearing yellow right now.
Hang on. Oh yeah, you are. I don't even know why I checked Discord. I had to go off memory anyway.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, back to reading. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Suri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. She's looking at her boobs softly.
There you go.
Yawn.
Okay. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Well, I want to perform Eagles Can Fly. Now she's looking at her panickedly, but still just making direct eye contact. Sayori just shoves everybody out of the way. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see, and everybody gets knocked over from the excitement. Oh, now she's staring at Natsuki. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry.
Meh.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
I don't know if you noticed, but anytime Natsuki is ... I just do yeah, like yeah.
Are you fucking papyrus? I swear to God, we gotta play Undertale together one of these days. The voice lines would be bomb for that shit. I call dibs on Sans.
Okay, well, I gotta... I'm totally gonna make Asgore Shadow. What am I saying?
I think it's the only voice you can do, really.
I can do other voices. I can do a Flowey voice and a Papyrus voice. That's it. Those three voices are the only voices I can do.
I can do all of the girl voices so much better than you, Milo. That's the funny part. Because I'm also really good at guy voices, and I've just never given that chance.
I'm not a voice actor.
Yet you have someone who perfectly mimics Pikachu and Yoshi over here. Yoshi? Yoshi. Yoshi. Okay. I can continue reading?
Yeah.
If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
Hey, why are you poking out my eye?
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun with yourself.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? It sounds like a BDSM club. I'm so sorry, Monika. I need a minute.
Monica's staring into your soul.
Oh, well, I do love green. Okay. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place, I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Yeah.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Yo, is it meant to be... Wait, have we been on Be Right Back the whole time? Oh, I am so sorry. I thought I switched back to gameplay a while ago. A lot of the visual jokes I was making don't really make sense because we've been on Be Right Back. I can't believe I did this again.
Again? Again? How many fucking times have you done this?
There was one time where I did a whole stream on starting soon. I only noticed when I went to close the stream.
I love you.
Yes, genius streamer. I love you too. Dying Duck, I am so sorry. Oh my god.
Oh wait, Duck has been here?
Apparently, they responded with, yo, is it meant to be on the Be Right Back screen? I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask, unlike changing the scene. I just got here like 5 minutes ago. I am so sorry. That means that our friend Apex has been watching the Be Right Back screen and hasn't said anything the whole time. Because the viewer count has not gone down since they joined.
I want to hurt myself at this point. Oh my god.
Please don't.
You forget I have access to a really sharp kitchen knife.
Please don't.
In my room.
I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Oh, Alone Mosey, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. We're so close to the follower goal. And let me just check how close. Only 4 followers to go, and then we get to move on to the next goal, which I won't be able to display because I think it's a chatting goal. And I don't think there's a meter for that I can put on.
I guess I really don't have a choice.
Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me?
No, it's gonna be the death of me!
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours.
Eagles can fly!
We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Eagles can fly! Monkeys can climb! Cheetahs can fly! Cheetahs can run! People can try! But that's about it.
I feel like you have that recited to memory. Jesus fuck.
Only those 4 lines. Hang on.
Okay. Dude, you better not be Googling. You better not be Googling.
I'm not Googling, I'm operating.
Eagles can fly! Monkeys can climb! Crickets can leap! Horses can race! Owls can seek! Cheetahs can run! Eagles can fly! People can try! But that's about it.
Hell, hold up. This one says that it's by Lucille Mescal Hunt. That is a lie. Lucille, you are a ripoff and a fraud. I am
I think
publicly shaming you right now.
that is a bad idea.
Go ahead and sue me, I don't care.
You do care. You're broke. You're a broke bitch.
That's right, I do care. I just... Dan Salvato made that poem. We're going to practice reciting them in front of you. Sorry, that's you.
Yeah, I've already read that line.
Okay. No way!
Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Also, Lucille, I just want to let you know right now, that was a joke. Please don't actually sue me. I was joking. I understand that the eagle can fly is different from eagles can fly. It has a V at the front. It's clearly different. I am sorry. Just a bit of a disclaimer there. Monika flips through the notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Oh no. Oh no.
Am I reading this or are you, darling?
You're reading this.
Okay. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly.
Like eagles?
Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt you.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it she's simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. I'm pretty sure it's rage. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath and smiles. Are there 5 people in the club? Oh yeah, there are.
That was so good, Monika!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! I'm the coolest!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It gets deeper. It's almost like she went through puberty, but really fast. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. You know, puberty. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. It was so funny we forgot to laugh. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Zoom!
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
It looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm up next then. Let me hold your hand, Monika. Sarah hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. I'm the coolest. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought, okay? How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins reciting her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice has made it a perfect match. Her soft voice? Have you not heard the voice acting I've been doing, Dan? The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, just like how she described all of her poems literally like 10 minutes ago. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I knew through and through by listing random words. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Mighty Nature liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Read different things differently. I've been practicing that kind of thing. You know, reading. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki.
Don't make me go before my nature.
It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mighty Nature lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. I look at my list of words. It's a list of words. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. They're all standing perfectly in a line. I recite my poem. They're also standing in a perfect line, sized from tallest to shortest. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own reading, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, when I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. I don't even use sentences. Don't worry about it so much. Oh, sorry, that's you. Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm sorry, I just get... I'm not used to Doki Doki Co-op.
We said it at the same time too, so... Okay. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called Eagles Can Fly. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Hang on, water break. Water break.
You are a cunt.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Like most poems do. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. You know, writing a poem. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem, by being a poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs and back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again, like at the festival or something.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing that in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's, well, embarrassing. That's it. Sorry. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case... you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Why are you shoving your hair in my face again, Monika? Yeah, no problem. Ah!
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out.
Shoot, hang on. I'll open history.
I was pressing spacebar too eagerly.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. Yeah, alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika, just Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah! I'm the coolest!
Hang on.
Baka, look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Yeah!
Sorry.
Your hair tickles, Monika.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Alright, that's me.
It's okay, Mighty Nature. You don't have to say it.
Well, whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out. I was thinking about how I'm the real hedgehog and how Sonic's the fake hedgehog.
Ah, no wonder. She's always thinking about how Sonic is the fake hedgehog.
I was thinking about something from earlier. You know, Sonic. Like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri wants to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Excuse me, you're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well,
No, sorry. Well, what do you think? Should we walk home with Shadow or walk home with Yuri?
Shadow.
Shadow. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful, smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I just wouldn't ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Mighty Nature. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Well, I would just walk with both of you, obviously. Shadow, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for the ultimate life form to care about so much. But I really respect her and want to keep her happy, too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Ooh.
How long have we been going for? We've been going for 2 hours 8 minutes. Do you want to keep going, or?
I'm still awake, so...
Okay. Who are we going for today?
I don't know. I feel like picking random words and hoping it goes well.
Okay. Fireworks, analysis, heaven sent, graveyard, sadness, heart, sparkle, promise, climax, bliss, perfect words to follow each other with, bed, socks, pleasure.
Entropy.
Okay, I was gonna go with the sex theme, but oh well.
Entropy can be related to sex. Just
What,
fucked up sex.
the tendency for nature to tend towards chaos? That has something to do with
Yeah.
sex?
Have you ever been kinky before?
No. Blanket.
Try involving ropes and you'll figure out what I meant by entropy is sex related.
None of these are really fluffy. Bouncy, lust, passion or desire, or swimsuit.
No, desire.
Wow, this is just a Yuri run. She just is really horny. Okay.
Infinite.
Not skirt.
Infinite.
Breathe was also on there.
Oh man. Last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination.
That's the wrong game, Yuri.
Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion?
Oh, I wrote that on my poem a lot. You guys will see later.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Why does she sound like a PBS Kids ad?
And thanks for... PBS would like to thank you. PBS would like
Were
to...
you a PBS Kids too?
PBS would like to thank these sponsors and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yeah, you were a PBS Kids too. I swear to goodness. If I wasn't on PBS Kids, I was on some random British broadcasting channel.
If I wasn't on PBS Kids, I was watching VHSs.
Honestly,
Specifically
same.
of PBS Kids stuff.
Wow. No, it was VHSs or like shittily burned CDs of like old anime or Rammstein music videos.
Oh, I had VHSs of PBS and VHSs of anime, and that was what I had. Oh, and some VHSs of Pooh Bear. Oh, and then I also just had actual PBS.
Wait, what the fuck is a Pooh Bear?
Okay, hold up. We have to change the stream real quick because we have to educate. Hang on. Let me just pull out a new tab.
Darling, what the fuck is a Pooh Bear?
Okay, hang on. Stream info.
And you gotta put it where I can see it.
Pooh Bear. Yeah, I'm changing some stuff up real quick. Just chatting. Okay. So we are going to go here. So let's speed dial. Okay.
One of these days, I'm going to get bored of you and start just bringing out the FNAF timeline.
Please don't get bored of me.
Not of you specifically, but bored of weirdness.
Okay.
But here, the moment I get my hands on physical copies of Raspberry Frights, just know there will be some lore talked about.
Wait, can you guys not see my custom background through the stream? That's sad. Pooh Bear. Winnie the Pooh. How do you not know Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, that thing? I know
Yes.
the horror movie.
That.
Yeah. I thought it was
Hang
cute.
on. Hang on.
But I know a Winnie the Pooh show. It was with a girl and a pogo and a tree, and
Oh,
that's the one.
I hated that one. That one was the newest remake.
Yeah, that's the one I watched when I was
We're
younger.
going to the Winnie the Pooh wiki.
So we've just ditched the Doki Dokis for
Well,
educating me on a Pooh Bear.
we're taking a quick break from that because we got sidetracked. Winnie the Pooh, or Pooh for short, is the title character of the franchise of the same name. He's an anthropomorphic, honey-loving teddy bear belonging to Christopher Robin, who appeared in Disney's 1966 short Winnie the Pooh on the Honey Tree. Pooh is based
I'm sorry,
on
but Christopher Robin is the most British name I have ever heard.
Well, he's the most British kid you've ever seen. Pooh is
Wait,
based
really?
on...
He's British?
Yes, the whole place takes place.
The
The whole
the Duck-
franchise takes place in Britain.
Cool beans. We're talking about something that the duck would know about.
Pooh is based on the character from the same name from the books written by A. Milne. Pooh Bear
So
resides
much
in
history.
Pooh Bear resides in the 100-acre wood, an imaginative world inhabited by anthropomorphic stuffed toys and animals that Christopher Robin frequents. Pooh is stuffed with fluff and therefore impervious to pain. Due to his obesity, his seams rip open on occasion, but Pooh has become accustomed to this, so he can tie it back together in seconds. Pooh's
He sounds
treehouse.
like most American women.
Yep. Pooh's treehouse, which is under the name Sanders, is mostly filled with jars and jars of honey, which he harvests from beehives throughout the day.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Did he name his house Sanders?
No, the Pooh's treehouse is under the name Sanders.
I don't know what that means. When something's under the name of something, it means it's named after someone.
No, usually it means that the person who bought it is named that. But I'll see if it has any pictures of his house, because it is literally just under the name Sanders. And it's literally
Like,
no...
did someone carve the names? Wait, is he in Kingdom Hearts?
He's a Disney character, of course he is. Pooh Bear House.
Wait, character?
Yeah, he's a Disney character. See? It's under the name Sanders.
Oh, some bitch really carved their names. Okay. Wait, why is he naked in that one?
Oh, because he used to be naked until Disney put a shirt on him.
Boring.
Oh, and Piglet's house is named after Piglet's grandfather, Trespasser's Will. So that sign is named after his grandfather, not anything else. Don't question it.
Well, I can tell you that I have a favorite Winnie the Pooh character then.
Piglet?
Nope. Tigger.
Okay.
Boinga boinga boinga.
But yeah, Trespasser's Will, which was short for Trespasser's William. Okay, let's go back up.
Wait, William?
Yeah, Trespasser's William.
That's funny.
Which is under the name Sanders, is mostly filled with jars and jars of honey, which he harvests from beehives throughout the day. At the jingle of his puku clock, Pooh typically starts his morning with his stoutness exercise, which is an ironic attempt to gain weight rather than lose it. When not collecting honey or pondering about nothing in his thoughtful spot, Pooh spends his day with his friends, the most significant of which being Christopher Robin, with whom he shares a special bond. Winnie the Pooh, as he was originally first called, first appeared in a story written by A. Milne.
No more.
You don't want to hear more about the history of Pooh, Pooh Bear, Buddy Bear, Silly Old Bear, Pooh Boy, Masked Bear, the Monster Franken-Pooh, Buddy Boy, Fuzzy Top, Fluffy Boy, Edward Bear, Pooh with a name, the Great Poohdini. You don't want to hear about him?
No, darling, I'm good. You're killing me right now, darling.
Okay. No, if you want the most British experience, you want Wallace. That is true. We should... Do you know about Wallace and Gromit? Do we need to teach you about Wallace and Gromit? Hang on.
You know what? You want to know the most British thing I've watched in recent times? Just watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
It makes me both irreparably scared and also unendingly horny.
How do you get horny from... What?
What?
I don't understand.
I like watching people die.
Okay.
I like watching people get maimed.
I don't want the
Fun.
Wikipedia.
That's why there's a whole thing called snuff out there.
Is there a fandom?
But yes, I recognize this. I know what this show is because I have VHS tapes of it.
Okay,
I have
cool.
original VHS tapes of Wallace and Gromit. And I used to watch the hell out of it because all I knew were my little British shows and my little Japanese shows and random PBS Kids shows. I'm sorry, why is Elsa and the Kung Fu Panda in one area? I never wanted to see that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
History
regret
lesson
watching
over.
It just bugs me.
History lesson over. Going back to Doki Doki.
Oi, Cosmo suck.
Okay. What do you mean, like pause the stream?
Third drawer in the bathroom. There's a packet of baby wipes. Yeah, in my bathroom, darling. Sorry, if y'all don't know, I have 2 younger sisters.
Undying Duck. The penguin may have scared you the most, but for me it was Shaun the Sheep. Shaun the Sheep terrifies me.
The fuck did I tune back into?
Me and Undying Duck discussing the most terrifying character in Wallace and Gromit.
None of them were scary. They were all like super boring half the time.
Uh-huh.
Then again, if you would look at Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and all the bloody scenes in it.
I have
made me
watched.
laugh
I have
still.
watched. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Okay.
No. You've seen the YouTube series, not the TV series.
Okay. Well, I obviously haven't watched season 2 because I don't live in England.
Well, I had to get a VPN to change where my location was just to be able to stream it for free, so.
I don't feel like paying for a VPN.
Bitch, what do you mean pay for it? Mine was free.
Oh, must be nice.
I'm too good at it. But honestly,
Oh, shoot,
bloody gore and British voices makes the brain go tingly, right? It's perfect. Now, are we going back to the girls, or... Hello?
Yeah.
We're okay to go back to reading the girls' lines?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the last line I read was, so is that the last one I should just pick up from?
Sure.
Okay. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Angelic noises because my phone is going off.
Baka. I can't wait for the why is she getting it from Brooklyn now? Why is she New York? Hang on.
Oh
Baka.
my god.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our pest of festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Don't mind my voice cracks. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. You two constantly go through puberty. Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
I love Yuri's smirk. Because it's right in your name, Monika.
That's not how you say my name at all.
Yuri is happy to have her hair being brushed against her tits.
Yeah, I mean, anyone would be happy to have something brushing against their tits, though, so. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
Never mind.
I just can't get over Yuri's smug smirk. Just in the middle of this.
She's undressing us with her eyes currently, thank you very much. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
I don't know what that sound I just made was, but I'm never gonna be able to make it again.
Pornographic, mostly.
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Clearly, we can see her just as clear as day.
Click.
She's obviously here. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. She's not sitting down, she's standing up. And not even near a chair. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, and everyone is back with everyone back at their usual activities. Natsuki has gone back into the closet, Yuri is buried her face in the book, and Monika is staring into the screen. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Meaning Nature, what's up?
Hey, this may sound a little strange, but if you notice anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Like not saying she's the coolest, or not talking about chaos control, or how she's the real hedgehog.
Wow.
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk, trying to erase it from existence.
Maybe there's something on her mind.
You think?
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Meaning Nature. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Meaning Nature.
But she always says the thing on her mind is Sonic. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Suri talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Eh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it always has been.
so funny, Minning Nature. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Try to talk to her. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, so I will. But I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Never mind, I won't. Monika suddenly fades from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri stalking me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Oh, hang on. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
Oh yeah, you'd never be creepy, Yuri. Oh, that's me. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Look, okay, so MC is a bit of a moron, so me zoning out and not realizing it's my turn to speak is totally something he would do.
Toad's canon. Toad's canon.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Eh?
So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time. That's all.
I see.
She's more into girls.
Then I refer it as unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Meaning nature. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sawyer is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. In your case, it looked like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that's the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she were searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's... Oh, sorry, that's you. That's you, I'm sorry.
One of these days I'm gonna hurt you. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you know, as someone honest and caring, being cover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself on both real quick, because I have to blow my nose.
No reason.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess you didn't hear the noise I made then.
No, all I heard was you giggling.
I'm sorry, I was giggling like creepily for a second because I made a really weird noise and you had zero response, and now because I'm 90% sure we're back to normal on stream, I'm nervous to make it again.
Here, I'll mute us real quick.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Again.
Yeah, again.
I've already read this line, so. To have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm in debt, not credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Ah! Wait, how much did I skip? Hold up. Oh, okay, nothing. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
I'm really not good at the mouse. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. I shouldn't think about Sayori and her problems. What was with
Okay,
the dot? Is that just a thing that...
fucking know.
Okay, it could be just a thing of like, oh, this is your second playthrough, so we're sentient now, or something.
Maybe.
After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room.
why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika. Monika, and she smiles at me. I am having a stroke in the corner. Monika is still smiling. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. It could be the fact that I'm having a stroke. Who knows? Who should I show my poem to first?
I don't know. Is anyone in chat alive to pick?
Yeah, does anybody in chat want to pick who I go for first? That's a no. Okay, we're going to just Monika.
Damn it. Okay, I'm up first. Hi, Meaning Nature.
Tiny feral creature. Oh, you were so close. We'll do them next. We'll do them next.
Who's the tiny feral creature?
Probably not Suki. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, not in a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. This really is just a BDSM
no
club.
pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Hang on, I'm just doing some audio adjustment because I'm worried that they can't hear you well. I'm not sure if they can or not, but either way, I'm just going to turn the music down a bit.
Okay, I mean, I thought I was talking pretty loud, but...
yeah, no, you're fine. It's just the music was starting to crescendo, so...
I'm allowed to read my line now?
Yep.
It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it. I really just wrote the sexy words.
Probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever thought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when Ellis has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quatil, expressionless. I'm just pronouncing this as Q plus T, because there's a little cross.
It's quill.
Then why is there a cross in the Q?
Because, they do that in Britain.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's all I can think of.
a dry quill,
They
expressionless.
really do.
But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I read about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Okay. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. That's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, we promise to do Natsuki next. Yeah, this one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might as well be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, can someone Fluffy spend so much time with someone? How can someone Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is full of troubles and fears, that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left, in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love it yourself again. Also, I just want to say that I love how, where is it? I love how this line, when you press your lips to mine, is technically addressed to everybody in the club.
Ooh,
'Cause, like-
polyamory.
Because, like, she has to show her poem to everybody, and so this line is addressed to everybody. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something nice, with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. I don't know, the sand is rough, coarse, irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Sand is just the fucking worst. Sand is the fucking worst.
It's rough, it's coarse,
everywhere.
it's rough, it's coarse, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. To quote Anakin Skywalker.
Wait, did he actually say that?
Okay, hang on. We're doing another history lesson.
It's not a history lesson. It's a movie lesson. History is if I were to teach you about World War II. Because that's one of the few things I know very much about.
Okay, hang on. I have to do the whole open a new window
Spine
thing.
just popped in 7 different places.
That's not a good thing.
I mean, it felt good. Oh, God.
Here, wait, hang on. I know I can find a subtitle line. A subtitle image. Oh, well, there's the start of it, at least. I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
you mean right there? The yellow and black one?
Where?
Keep
Like
going.
this?
Nope. But go
This
down
one?
a bit. Yeah.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. It's when
And
he's...
it is.
It's when
It's
he's...
the fucking worst.
It's when he's complaining to Padme.
Well, it is. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating, it gets everywhere in everything in every nook and cranny. And do you know how hard it is to get sand out of fucking leather? Like, it is
No.
incredibly
don't.
more difficult than you think to get sand out of a leather cloak. I know this because I dressed up as a Star Wars character with my dad, and we went to have a lightsaber fight on the beach, and I kept tripping over the sand into my cape, and it was just stuck everywhere, and I decided since that day, sand is the worst.
Did you dress up as Anakin?
I was in all black, tripping over myself with a light purple stick in my hand.
Oh, you dressed up as Mace Windu. Okay.
I didn't dress up as anybody. I pretty much did my own OC thing.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
like emo, light purple stick because it's my favorite, and they won't let me have red because red is for bad guys, and bad guys are whores. And I was like, kid. Now they gave me a red stick. They say I get to be evil and cause carnage now in all my black emo clothes. So I'm gonna go.
But yeah, this is a great quote from a great movie. I don't like
To be
sand.
fair, Star Wars is the worst. Nobody likes sand.
Really? Because I think this is where the fun begins.
I have so many questions. So many questions for you.
When he does that.
Okay, but who does Anakin's eyeliner?
I think Anakin.
No, there's no way Anakin can do his own eyeliner. I don't trust him with a pencil near his eye. Why does Obi-Wan have a gun?
Because Obi-Wan underestimates Anakin's power, obviously. Also because he has the high ground. See, he clearly has the high ground. It's over Anakin. He has the high ground.
Do I technically have the high ground in my town because I live on the top of a hill?
I mean, yes. Nobody can try it because you have the high ground. Unless they underestimate your power. Or unless you underestimate their power. What else can I do?
I overestimate things.
Now, this is pod racing.
Hey, do you want to know a fun thing we just do in Texas?
What?
We find the steepest, most turny hill we can, and we let little kids build their own little race cars, and then we shove them down the hill.
Oh, I just realized I've been showing Doki Doki for that entire meme lesson.
My
Why
goodness.
why
can
am
you
I
not?
so bad at this streaming thing?
You are a professional.
I'm not, though.
You are. In my eyes, you will always be a professional.
Hang on, I gotta switch the category back to Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Okay, you guys are just gonna have to picture those memes in your head. Because I was too dumb to actually change the capture. So you guys have been staring at Natsuki's soul the whole time. What is this German you sent me? Do I have to translate it into Google Translate?
No,
Translate. Detect language.
Oh, God.
I mean, I agree. Also, I love what will die translates to into English.
Wait, what does the thing say that I sent you?
It says, Alter ich will die halbe Zeit ficken. And this is what
Yeah.
Google Translate says it translated to.
What does it say? Because nothing's loading on my side anymore.
It says, well, I can't. Do you want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was.
Okay. I just love how will die translates to fuck. Okay, let's continue. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. What? Do you want to...
It's not loading on my side.
It's not?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hold. Oh, wait, I know what to do. I have to do stream quality 15. Stream quality 480. Now is it loading?
Yep.
Okay. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. So we wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I don't care, or it's... I think that's what it said. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, so next up is you.
Damn. Okay. Well done, Winning Nature. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely. I want to launch Natsuki into the sun so bad. What do you have against Natsuki?
Yeah, what the fuck do you have against Natsuki? Sorry, my computer is about to die. I needed to plug.
It's chill.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika.
She reminds me of the female version of Stuart Little. Okay, I guess.
No.
It's been ages since I've watched Stuart Little, so I don't remember if that's good or bad. I'm guessing that's a
Continue.
bad take.
No, it's fine. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, meaning nature?
Eh?
Well, you know, like I say, that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that what's more important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute. Not a bad minute, but a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making out to sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray and rolling crowds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where anything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of the eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore.
drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought process? Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Gee, I wonder who I should show my poem to next. Chair. Closet.
I wish. I wish.
Wait, hang on. I'm the coolest. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Mighty Nature. Thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Chaos control. Do you want a nap or something?
Wow.
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Mighty Nature. I'm a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Wait, what? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Harry. I know you have something I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I know that... And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Mighty Nature. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. As if she has ever been able to keep her voice steady in her life. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Really? You've never said this before? Not once. Sure. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Mighty Nature. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different today is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
Oh, excuse me.
It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
But it's been like 5 whole minutes! Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked a time when she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's been kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
What the fuck?
Oh, kind of sound.
Ugh, nope, I'm not making that noise.
Okay. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
But I asked you what she said.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
But I asked you a question. I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can...
Eh?
Guys...
She's blushing awfully hard at this.
Can you help me come up for something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Eh.
And now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell these things are even harder on you when she's not around.
Gotta sit up.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see.
It's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mini Nature.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Manager may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Mini Nature to... No, I'm pronouncing it that
What
way.
are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mini Nature to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Mini Nature, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course. Here.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looked straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... did you want to say something?
Sayori.
Oh, okay. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monika said...
Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Hang on. I'm gonna go with Natsuki just to spite that one person who said that Natsuki's the worst.
Okay.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. Also, I've never seen what happens if you pick Natsuki. I've only ever seen people pick Yuri.
Because she's prettier. I mean, look at her. She's got curves.
She's also, not underaged. You'll definitely agree.
You do realize that most high schoolers are like 17 in Japan, right?
No, I didn't.
When they graduate, you do realize they get into like high school at like 15.
Okay, I didn't realize that. So I guess they're all underaged.
Yeah. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that.
That's because... never mind, okay?
Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. It's good.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. No, so that's everything, right? Everything else? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Winning Nature?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might just be that. I think that you're might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. It'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell the way she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori was always... because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today.
Huh. I kind of expected that if I picked Natsuki, it would do a roundabout way of defaulting back to Yuri. Like, I thought that scene was just guaranteed, because if you pick Monika, it also defaults back to Yuri. So it's interesting that there is actually an option to do Natsuki.
So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you didn't even have a single way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Oh, hello, VN waifus. I hope it's not too horrible to listen to, but I hope it's at least somewhat bearable. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Huh. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday, and I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? He's kind of strict if you ask me. He's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. At least your mic is audible. Far better than mute streams, which don't even fly in text do. Yeah. I bet that does kind of suck. Also, I have next here, they're one of the channel mods. I'm motioning to my side as if they're in the room with me, but they're not, so.
Yo.
Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. Angisuki. She is Angisuki. That is the voice I'm trying to go for. I could go for Buffsuki and give her like a super deep voice, but then I feel like it'd be a little hard to discern from MC's voice. I'm really trying to show you why I love baking so much. Why is she Angie? Does she hate us? She's a tsundere, that's why.
I swear I can do her voice better, but, you know.
Okay, but I also just didn't want to overload you on voices.
Fair. Also, I love how you've had like 20 water breaks since this started, and I have only drank water once.
Thank you for reminding me for water, by the way.
My self-negligence helps you remember to take care of thyself.
Look,
Good
last
job,
stream you've remembered, and last stream you told me that I should probably take water breaks so my voice doesn't get raspy, so.
Yep.
So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act, like, in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Oh, I know that. Not Tsundere, Sayori's Airhead, Timmy Dury, and hashtag Just Monica. Yeah, I mean, that's why we titled the stream Just Monica, Part 2. This is Part 2 of Just Monica.
Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside the school. She even told me she was going to look forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like I feel that way. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Sure, you can ask me whatever you want. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. How long have we been going for? 3 hours 30. Do you want to keep going, or?
I'm getting kind of tired, darling.
Okay. Let's save it here, since this is the start of Sunday. And Monday's when the run ends. Okay. Is there a way to quit? Oh wait, if I click this, it just quits to desktop, so main menu. Yes. Okay. Well, waifus, did you want to ask the thing you wanted to ask before I wrap up the stream?
Waifus.
I guess that's a no. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I keep saying, I hope it wasn't too grating on your ears because my mic kind of sucks. But yeah, I hope it was fun. Let me check out, see who's streaming right now. Shuko Fowl. What?
Never mind.
Did you want to say something?
I had a suggestion for the raid thingy you normally do, but...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Shuko Fowl wasn't playing too many types anyway, so I was gonna just search Doki Doki. Do you have a suggestion?
I sent it on Discord.
Oh,
They're just talking and hanging out right now, so I thought it'd be pretty chill to go to a safe space, stream.
Alright.
It's a VTuber one.
Sounds great. Okay. /raid file event? That work. Is the raid going? Let me try it again. FanForge Best Girl Competition. Okay, well, I wasn't really paying attention on October 17th, 2020. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and stay minty. Bye!